think I ain't gonna lie though. You know, you get a little boost of energy when you head back home. Yeah. Sleep in your own bed. You're used to these rims. I play 41 games here. I got the Magic winning Game 3. Like in a
dogfight?
Nah.
Belt?
Like belt. Like, cause you know what, that first playoff game back home, the energy be crazy, bro.
Yeah. Cause it's even.
I'm waiting on Bane to still have
and that's the game he gonna have. It's gonna be back home. He get to see his family. Probably got people came in town to see him. He gonna have a moment this third game. I'm looking like it might be.
I'm rolling.
Might be.
I hope it's a good series, man. I wish it could go back and forth for real.
Nah, well said, Mook. D-Bane has not really played well in these playoffs. Like you said, he's probably their most important player right there with Paolo, especially from an offensive standpoint. He ain't gave them much, but yeah, we will see what's going on.
All right, let's talk. Detroit Pistons need to learn from the New York Knicks. Even though the situation was a little bit different, the Knicks won the first game, and then down to the wire, they lost the second game. And they went to Atlanta, and Atlanta was like, "Whoo!" So Jeff Teague, I heard, like, he said that Orlando's gonna blow out Detroit in Game 3. So that first playoff game at home. So this is the game. To me, this is the swing game, to be honest, for the Pistons. This is the Hollywood swing game. This is a swing game for them. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. They got them playing at 1 o'clock on Saturday. I believe Orlando is on Central Time. If my memory serves me correctly from going to Orlando, it's on Central Time. So I believe it might be 12 o'clock. It might be 12 o'clock in Orlando, right? So Orlando ain't no rocking arena for real. Even in the 90s when they was playing there with Penny in there, it's a good atmosphere for sure. But it's not one of those like you go out up to the 12 in Seattle, the 12th man, or Kansas City. It's really not that. I mean, really, to be honest, to be fair with them, there ain't really no atmospheres in the NBA like football arenas in America because they usually sit about 40, 30,000 more people. But kind of when you start talking about the more hostile environments in the NBA or the glamour environments, you're probably talking about New York. Talking about hostile environment, Philly fans, Cleveland fans, they pretty passionate. Going out to Utah because you're gonna get that dash of racism. Usually LA markets is trash. They usually trash. Golden State got a nice fan base. Seattle used to be rocking back in the day. Low-key, Charlotte was rocking this year for sure. But yeah, Detroit, especially in the Palace days. Whew. But they got to deliver the blow. My thing to JB Bickerstaff, I will put on the tape how Orlando came out versus us in Game 1. That's how we want to come out. We got to deliver a haymaker early. We don't want to say, we got to prepare for the onslaught that Orlando was going to bring again. No, they got to prepare for our onslaught. We the number 3 seed. If the Pistons got to look at what happened to the Knicks. The Knicks played with their food in Game 2. That momentum carried over to Atlanta. Be going crazy too, by the way. Shout out to my Atlanta folks. They go crazy. It's one of the few places where you see a predominantly black crowd. They got to stop playing with they got to deliver the blow. And you see what happened with Atlanta, no diddy. The Knicks could have deflated Atlanta's dreams, even going back to Atlanta. But by them not closing that game out in Game 2 and then going over to Game 3 in Atlanta, Atlanta caught a rhythm. They let Jonathan Kuminga catch a rhythm. That's all it took because they got McCollum, who was in rhythm, Okongwu, who been doing this thing. All they needed was one more person to the party. That's it. And when Kuminga came to the party, that was a wrap. That was a wrap. You had Dyson Daniels. This motherfucker ain't hit a 3 all series. He hit a 3. That was momentum. Nikhil Alexander-Walker started to find this thing. Jalen Johnson, he kind of been struggling a little bit, but he do multiple things. He defend, rebound, shoot, jump, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, you let Jalen Suggs catch a rhythm. Wendell Carter caught, he got some confidence defensively over Jalen Duren. Paolo, he been doing his thing. Franz been in and out. He's probably still. You cannot give them life Game 3. You cannot get them no life. Y'all have to come out there and punch them in the jaw. If y'all come out and y'all let them come out and sock y'all first, dog, it's a wrap. You win the series. The Pistons can dead the series if they continue to be healthy tomorrow. That series can be dead tomorrow. Because all the pressure shifts back off the number 1 seed. If you win game 3, and you win it, even if you win it by a quarter inch, all the pressure go back game 4 on Orlando. All of a sudden they get alligator arm shooting and all the pressure go back Orlando. Don't be in a situation where the Knicks, they lost by a point in the last 2 games. Don't be in that situation. Deliver that haymaker in that first quarter and try to, gonna do another onslaught and preserve and make them exert energy trying to come back and close it out at the end. Game 4, they gonna panic. In game 4, they can come out and hit you with a onslaught. Bow, bow, bow. Charles Xavier and the goddamn Magneto. That's when they was fused together, called onslaught. Bow. They can hit you with that. That's cool. But just know, when we come back and we start mounting momentum in game 4 and they get close, Orlando gonna do a Snoop Dogg. They gonna drop it like it's hot. I'm telling you, the Pistons, this is the most pivotal moment. They can save their legs going into round 2. And to be honest, they can face Cleveland, and that's the biggest matchup I don't like in the East for them. But if Brandon Ingram wake up, Cleveland can be in the series. Or if Brandon Ingram is show up, because you ain't going to have RJ Barrett show up like he did the other night. I didn't see the game. I looked at the stat sheet. But he from Canada too, so it's litter for him. But if they can get Brandon Ingram to show up and they can win game 4, they might get Cleveland. They might get Cleveland to crack, bro. Whoever the coach up there in Toronto, if he can get Brandon Ingram to come to the party with Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett, and they can come back to Cleveland 2-2. Oh my God. Knowing the history of Donovan Mitchell and James Harden in the playoffs. Oh. So yeah, man, but it'll be interesting, right? So let me know what y'all think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.